Thanks for joining us for just a few minutes for this exciting announcement. I'm pleased to announce that beginning on Sunday, February 21st, we are resuming in-person, indoors worship every Sunday morning, 8 o'clock at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, 10 o'clock at the Edwards Interfaith Chapel and Community Center. We will resume with Holy Communion, and in just a moment, we'll be talking more about what that means for us. I want to say that we all have heard you these past months. It is as challenging for us as it's been for you to not be face-to-face for worship. Yes, there are guidelines from the office of the bishop. Yes, there are guidelines from Eagle County Public Health. But it is our decision and my responsibility to make sure that you are safe when we gather for worship. And we have worked tirelessly to ensure that this past year. So on that first Sunday of the Lenten season, February 21st, we will come back into worship. And I am so excited to share communion with you again. It's going to look a lot like it looked in the summer and fall. All I want to say is how appreciative I am of your patience, your durability, your faithfulness to God, to Jesus, and to our congregation. And so we're here just to talk a little bit about that. Mike, tell us about how we're going to come back in and what it's going to look like.
Well, if you recall, and I know it's been a long time since we've been there, but when we were inside, we were still doing the distancing. We were wearing masks. We had the windows open. We had the doors open. And if you'll recall, in Edwards, having those two side doors open meant that there was a breeze going across. So make sure you bring your warm coats. And it's better if you can sit in front of or in back of that line between the two doors to kind of get out of the wind. We will do everything that we've done before. The procedures will be the same. We will be handing out the host using the baskets where you can reach in and pick one and then wait until we all take our mask down, take our wafer, and put our mask right back into place. There will be no after-service coffee hour. We will gather in the parking lot and have our social activity as long as we maintain our physical distance. And it's going to be so good to be seeing each and every one of you back there with us inside as we go back into normal, semi-normal activity.
So, and Mike, do I have to register through the website?
You still need to register through the website. We do have a 50-person head count requirement for you. We cannot exceed that. So you need to register ahead of time. And while you're registering, you might as well download your bulletin so that you've got it right there with you. And we'll have services going just like that.
Okay, so through episcopalvail.com to register.
Yes.
And Mike, one question. So we're all vaccinated, the three of us being part of Vail Health and doing our chaplaincy work along with Chaplain Denise and others. So we're all vaccinated, and we know many of you have been vaccinated, those of you of a certain age. So Mike, we're still going to maintain all of our safety protocols, even though vaccinated, because I've been told once you're vaccinated.
Even though we've been vaccinated, we're still going to be wearing masks. Those of you that have been lucky enough already to get vaccinated, you're still going to be wearing masks. And for those of you waiting vaccination, you're going to have to wear your mask. And we're just going to keep that procedure in place. We want to keep everybody safe. We want to keep everybody healthy, and we want to keep everybody with us. So please bear with the restrictions, go along with them, and we'll just smile behind your mask because we're all putting up with exactly the same thing. And in the words of somebody else I know, this too is your cross to bear. So we're going to make it good. It's going to be great being back inside, and we're looking forward to seeing faces. again, thank you.
Amen. Deacon Mike, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mother Emily, so we're not going to have our normal Sunday school. We're not going to have in person all of our Bible studies. The ones that you teach and I teach will continue to be by Zoom. What have we for the children? What's at stake for you in this as we come back into in-person worship?
What's at stake for me is understanding that things are going to be a little bit different for just a little while longer, and understanding that we are trying to respond to the needs, all of the needs of the congregation and of our community as well as we can. So we're going to try something a little different during Lent, because many of you mentioned to us that you were nervous about bringing your children back because you were afraid that they would share the virus with people who were immune compromised. Not so much that you were worried about your kids, but you just wanted to make sure that your kids had a place where they could be kids. So during Lent, for the 5 weeks of Lent, and we're going to have a children's Eucharist at 5:30 here in the Edwards Chapel. You guys just show up. I don't care if you come off the ski lifts, if you are dead tired. We're going to organize the Eucharist so that it's kid-friendly, so that they can learn some stuff, so we could do a little bit of formation that they're missing out on right now, and so they have the space to really get back in the groove of being in church. So that's our plan. My only thing that I will tell you is same safety protocols will be in place. Your kids will need to wear a mask. You'll need to wear a mask. Apparently under 3 is okay without a mask. You will still have to register ahead of time. We still have to limit the number of people who are in the building at one time. And if we have too many people registered, we'll just figure out a way to add some more.
Sure.
So.
It feels to me, Emily, like there's not a master plan that we're working from some sheet that's been handed down by the bishop's office. I mean, we're very much doing things on the ground as the situation unfolds. Is that right?
I think that that's the heart of what our ministry is about, is trying to respond to what our needs are right here and right now. It doesn't make sense for the rules to come from Denver. We pay attention to the protocols and the suggestions, but our job as your priest and as your clergy is to respond to the needs that we have here in Eagle County. And I think that that's what we're trying to do. And those have changed over and over again throughout the year, and so we're just trying to continue that.
So friends, we will be waiting for you. We will be waiting for you on Sunday, February 21st, 8 o'clock at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, 10 o'clock here at the Edwards Interfaith Chapel and Community Center, and 5:30 p.m. on the 21st for children's Eucharist here at the Edwards Interfaith Chapel and Community Center.
May I say one more thing about the children's
Please.
Eucharist? It will be short, guys. We know that people are hungry, and that's the witching hour. So, but unfortunately, due to the confines of the Edwards Chapel, that was the only time that we could make it happen. So we will keep it short and very kid-friendly.
Okay. And I think it's fair to say all of our services, as you've seen us do, are shorter now, and even with communion, than our normal Sunday services are. And for the record, we'll still be live streaming our 8 o'clock Vail service every single Sunday. That will never go away, but not as long as I'm rector of this parish. So even with being in person, we will still live stream, archive, put it up on our YouTube channel, so you can join us anytime from anywhere. Thank you so much for being with us. Please call or text us, Katie Campbell, through our website, episcopalvail.com, Margie at the office, any of us, if we can continue to help you. And we will see you in just a short time on Sunday, February 21st. God bless you. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.